My name is Austin Gregoryk.
I'm Ethan Baker.
What do you do, Ethan?
Right now I'm a sophomore in college at Shepherd University. I'm a COMM and new media major, and we actually share the same passion for music, a hobby for music production.
Yeah, and I'm a music producer, singer and songwriter. 20 years old, I attend Shepherd. My major is a communications and my minor is a business. I produce music, I sing, I songwrite, and I work with a record label. Music's been my passion since I could remember, 12 years old. And that's where I'm at. What about you, man?
Yeah, I actually got into music production in, I think, my freshman year of high school. It was a multimedia web tech class, and we were playing around with GarageBand on the Macs at school, and that's where my interest really started. With at first, as with most people, my music wasn't very good, but I was getting that fundamental knowledge of how that software worked. And now, where I am today, working with some of the pro audio software, I can really see where having that fundamental knowledge really helped me. And I'm still growing today.
Yes, I say the same. Music, like everything else, and trying to make that a career is kind of like, it's an uphill battle. If you really want to get to the top with it, a lot of resiliency, a lot of hard work, dedication, eagerness to succeed, but an expectation to fail is what I tell myself. And on the topic of music, what do you think is I want a little your insight. What's a little big misconception that people who start out music, what do people usually tell you when you started out? Because I have a few stories to say, but did you have any type of input from others when you were trying to make music? Or you like to do filmmaking, but
yeah, I'd say for music, a lot of the feedback, or some of the feedback, was negative, and it was mainly from people that weren't even in music, saying, you'll never be someone in music, never make a name for yourself. But I mean, whether that becomes true or not, I think what's important is just that you're trying and that you started, and you're being resilient, despite maybe it not working out. You just keep pushing forward, and that you will find that success.
Exactly. Well, when I started out, I was making music off my phone. It was with a little app, FL Studios. And this was the most makeshift way of doing things. But at the time, that's all I had. And I would record off of a Beats Studio headset wire that had a mic built in. And that's how I'd record music, just with that little thing. And, I know my product was terrible. And when I previewed it to my friends, they were telling me the same thing, like, you're ass, like, you shouldn't even do this.
Yeah.
But I think, with that, I knew it wasn't top tier material, but I think getting told no, and you can't do this.
It's motivation.
It motivated. It almost did. I don't know what they were trying to accomplish with telling me I couldn't do something, because for me, it just put the fire in my ass to just keep going.
Yeah.
And I did. So I'm now 20. Fast forward from 15 years old to 20 years old now. I'm working with a record label. We have a huge cast of artists that are multi-talented. I mean, Gareth Evans, for instance, is phenomenal, multi-talented, played for the Queen, orchestrated music for the 2012 Olympics. I'm working with him now. Relationships that I never thought I would ever make, I'm making. And I think I'm on the right path. I believe, it's never a think, I believe I'm on the right path to success right now. We are in the middle of a 6-track EP, indie pop, I like to call it. A little bit of rap, a little bit of dance, a little bit of alternative, and we've just been working on this in the studio at Shepherdstown, me and my mentor, Dan, and we've just been going at it. We're actually excited to get the single out, Heart on the Sleeve, and it's just amazing where I've come by just being told you can't do something to I'm doing it already.
Yeah, definitely. I started a YouTube channel when I was 9 years old, so this has been going on for a while. Most of my videos now are more focused on academics, school projects like documentaries, which we're doing, for example. I'm actually working on one with Austin today.
Mm-hmm.
But in the past, it's been, my videos are much more all over the place with, you know, unboxings and reviews and stuff.
Yeah.
I'm more focused now on what I want to pursue in the future. So, but I think for anyone looking to get started in filmmaking, YouTube is a really good platform, because that's what helped me gain exposure and just gain confidence in using the camera and just making material. It's not always going to be good, but just going out there and recording,
just
getting started, it's going to give you practice and you're going to get better naturally.
Yeah.
So that's what I want to say.
And for filmmaking, that's a perfect medium. You know, is YouTube. I mean, where else would you start out? Is YouTube.
Yeah.
I think it's really interesting, and I think you should keep up, because you've got a lot of really nice work going on right now.
Yeah, thank you.
Especially with your busy schedule. I know we have a busy school schedule, and you know, I'm looking forward to seeing more of what you can produce. But it's great talking with you, Ethan. Hopefully we get to do this soon. Next time.
Yeah, thank you for having me.
I'm Austin Gregoryk.
And I'm Ethan Baker.
And this is a really exciting interview.